Heyo viewers, my name is VegGreen and welcome back to episode number 2 of the Viewers Mega Blocks, a series that I take your suggestions and turn them into the so-called Mega Blocks. And today I got a couple of good ones from you viewers, so let's go ahead and get started. I have a total of 5 different comments that I want to go over, and we're going to start from the easiest to the hardest, and the first one is from Pikachu. Black concrete, the solid one. Concrete? Okay, that's pretty simple. How about every single color? There we go. There's all your colors. And your black one too. Alright, there's one. Now we have 4 left. Let's go ahead and start with the next one. And we are going to be doing this one from hasthisiranthika diamond. Cool, that's interesting. Now what kind of diamond exactly? Are we talking about ore diamond, an actual block diamond, or even the item diamond? I'm gonna stick with the ore first. So here is the diamond block, and it is basically exactly like the lapis, where it's stone plus some diamonds in between. So let's go ahead and grab our stone boy right here and see what we can do. Alright, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shades of the diamonds. So I think that should be very easily. I think we have to use diamond, of course. We have to use diamond. Let's get one of you, and you. There we go. We got our 4 shades. That was actually super easy. Now let's put them into place. And there we go. That looks pretty good. But also it looks kind of bland, so let's fix it up a little bit. It looks like right here, there's a little bit of a different color there. And to be honest, I think I'm going to use this light blue terracotta and see how that fits. Actually, you know what? Clay actually looks much better for this. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like that undertone. That actually looks really good. And there we go. Got a little bit more of the shading, and it is looking good. Alright, I actually really enjoy that. So let's go ahead and copy that to all the other sides. And there we go. The diamond block is now complete. That is looking splendid. Thank you for that suggestion. Now let's go ahead and move on to block number 2. For block number 2, it is from greendream, and they suggest, can you do a crafting table? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, just like the bookshelf in the last video, if you have not checked it out, please go check it out now. It is based off of the oak plank, so that is going to be our base. Let's grab our oak plank, and now let's try to find good shades for all of these. So it looks like the corners is 1 block, then the handles and this seam right here is probably more shades of wood. So that's what I'm going to base it off of. Alright, so for the edges, I'm going to be doing this gray terracotta. Then for these different shades, the dark oak wood is going to be these seams right here. And you have spruce for this one, and then dark oak planks for this one. Very simple. And then for the tools, we're going to use white and white wool and white concrete. Alright, let's get started. And there we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, now it's time for the actual tools part. And I think for the front part, this doesn't look like a lot, so I'm going to be doing this. Actually, never mind. I actually found out that there's actually 2 shades. So, my bad. I'm going to be using white wool, white concrete powder, and the snow block because that's probably the widest thing I can get. There we go. That looks a bit better. And there we go. We got one side done. Now let's go ahead and do this side as well. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and paste them on each side. And there we go. That is looking great. Now let's go ahead and move up to this top part, which is going to be a bit different because apparently this is leather on top, so I need to figure out a good color for the leather. All right, I have a pretty good system. So on these corners, we're going to do something like this. Then we're going to put the white terracotta in between all of them. That's going to act like the corners. Then it's going to be a big 3x3 grid of 2x2s. And there we go. So we got that grid, but there's also some shades to the middle part. So let me just do that really quickly. Oh yeah, that looks much better. And there you go. You have your crafting table. All right, well, thank you for that comment. There is block number 2. Well, 3, I guess. No, the 2 for real. Now let's go ahead and move on to the third block. The third block is by AustinWilkes, and this one's a bit interesting one. I think a really cool one would be crying obsidian. Could you try it? Yes. I think I just did an obsidian one. Yep, right here. I just did one, so I think this is a perfect one to follow up on. Now, crying obsidian is a bit different. It has a very dark purple, but I'm not sure where I can find that kind of purple. I mean, okay, so we have this. If I put it in the color picker, literally just these 4 will just show up. It's like, I don't think that's enough. How many shades are there? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4? No, just 3, I think. Yeah, just 3. And that's it. I don't think there's any other like colors that even come close to it. Because I think I want some like darker purple, but I don't think there's anything like that. This is not even close to purple. No, not close. Yeah, I think that's it. We don't really have that much purple. Except for that, but that's too light. Alright, and there it is, the crying obsidian on one side. And actually, you know what? I'll finish it up first, and then I'll look at it and see how it is. And there we go, the crying obsidian. And actually, from far away, it actually looks pretty good. So I think that is a complete success. The final one, and probably the most trickiest one I've done so far. This one is from Ellie Bedum. Glowstone question mark? Glowstone exclamation point. That is definitely a really good one. I think a really good challenge. Alright, we have glowstone here. If we place it down... I thought this would be a little bit more yellow, but guess not. Whoa! Okay. You know what? This could actually work. So for like the bright parts, and then for these other parts, I'll have to figure it out. They look like yellow/orange colors. Alright, for the color palettes, I've decided to go for like a more orange color. I'm going to start with orange terracotta, move to orange concrete, then orange wool, orange concrete powder, yellow wool, and then finally the ochre or the yellow frog lights. And I think I'm going to start with the frog lights first, because I think this is going to be really cool. And there we go, glowstone complete. Well, not complete, it's only one side. But to be honest, I feel like it looks even more vibrant than this, I think. Because this is like all browns, this is like bright oranges and stuff like that. I really like it. And there we go. This is it. Wow, this looks great already. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually did this. This was probably one of my best projects yet. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all of the blocks that I have planned for today. So if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and share to other people if they might be interested in this kind of stuff. And please make sure to check out my channel and check out the other video of my very first one where I built this enchantment table. It's really cool. You do not want to miss out. But that is about it for today's video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!